Have you ever wondered how to ask for signs, or have you ever explored asking for a sign? Here's the thing. When we need a little bit of extra confirmation, and I'm not asking or talking about confirmation from a friend, a coworker, a partner, I'm talking about your internal drive, your internal source, and being able to confirm that what you are receiving internally and just from your gut is in alignment to where you're supposed to be based on God, universe, source, spirit, whatever you believe in. So Gabby Bernstein talks about this in The Universe Has Your Back, and that's probably the first time I really heard it when I read her book. And she kind of goes into asking the universe for a sign, right? So whether you're going through a life event change where you might be going through getting married, getting divorced, you might be dismantling your career and leaving a corporate America structure for your own thing because you're pursuing your purpose and passion, or you might just be changing your life altogether and it's not the midlife crisis everyone's talking about, right? So this is where asking the universe for a sign were to come into play, right? So it might look a little like this. You would ask universe, God, source, spirit, whoever that is, to show you a sign in the form of X. Let's pick an owl. I recently did it with an owl. And actually, when I think back to when I read Gabby Bernstein's book, that was probably the first sign I ever asked for, show me an owl. Needless to say, I have an owl utensil holder. So cute. As confirmation that there are signs if I only so much as ask. So follow me here. Ask the universe for a sign in whatever form that may be. So for our example, we're asking for an owl. So universe, please show me a sign in the form of an owl today through 8 p.m. if I am in alignment to whatever that may be. Whatever I'm trying to get confirmation for, buy that house, purchase that car, leave my job, whatever that may be, and see what happens. And the other component of this is that asking for a sign and not receiving it is also a sign within itself. So you have to be open. You have to be open to exploring both, receiving the sign and not receiving the sign. And remember too that God's redirection is, or God's rejection is, sometimes it's redirection, or you're just aligned to something bigger that you can't see right now. And sometimes as humans, we get stuck in what we really want because we really know what we want, right? And we know best in our lives. So we're saying, hey, but that's what I want. I want that person, or I want that job, or I want that house, or list goes on, right? But sometimes we don't necessarily know best. And sometimes there's a bigger plan, there's a bigger purpose. And when you can look back, you're able to see, and it makes sense. And even though you might be going through it currently, it'll still make sense at the end. So I am asking you, I am inspiring you to give it a try and let me know how it goes. Try it every single day on a different topic and see what that looks like. I will tell you that when I read the book was when like I said, I was aware of what this whole asking for a sign was. And recently I had sort of just like put it in the back burner because felt in alignment, right? And talking to a friend, she's like, hey, maybe tap into the signs again, and kind of tapping into that connection with the universe, with source, with spirit, with, God or whoever that is, to confirm and validate what you are feeling intuitively, right? And that soul purpose or that calling and that pull that you feel. And I will tell you that I think the first sign recently was tulips, and I asked for a tulip. I didn't get one tulip. I got a sea of tulips. And the next day, I think it was an owl. And again, like, these signs are not small, they're massive. And it was an owl after an owl after an owl after an owl, like in person, on social, whatever I opened, there was an owl. So the tulips, the owl, a peacock was another sign. And again, it was this amazing peacock, and it was flying. And it was like, you know, spirit or God or source or the universe has a way of confirming or validating and giving you these signs, but in such a beautiful way. So give it a try. Let me know how it goes. And I promise you that you will be super surprised. And it's so rewarding to just kind of be like, all right, I'm in alignment, gonna keep moving. So give it a try. I promise. It's so much fun.